My name's David Marsh. I'm the Manager of Compliance Enforcement at AMSA. Today we're here at the Australian Defence Force Academy pool conducting a training exercise in the use of our remotely operated vehicle, an ROV. An ROV is a remotely operated vehicle, and in this case it's an underwater vehicle. It allows us to use the item underwater with a camera and be able to view things underwater. Well, unfortunately, over the last year, there's been a number of cases where we've had to inspect wrecks, sunken vessels, as a result of an incident. So we'd be using this to survey the hulls of the vessel in situ under the water. Quite often we'd be able to tell by looking at, for example, the controls of the vessel. So was the vessel in gear? Were there any issues with the stability of the vessel by looking at holes that have perhaps occurred as a result of a collision? And we would be able to ascertain whether there is any evidence on board that vessel that we might be able to gather that would help us with our investigation. Look, it's really important that we're able to gather evidence in situ on these vessels so that AMSA can learn and hopefully in some way be able to prevent these incidents from occurring. The ROV itself has dual thrusters, allows us quite at speed to get to a location. We can get down to about 100 metres with this model. It has integrated lights and a high definition camera. We're also able to add an additional 2 cameras to the device and some lights depending on the conditions that we're going down to. We can also ballast it appropriately as well. It's controlled by a video unit that we control from the surface. So we'll have one of our officers in a vessel that's able to view what's going on through a camera system, and that can all be recorded in high definition for use in evidence at a later point. At speed, so using it constantly, it can stay underwater for about 5 hours. However, if we're just hovering and moving slowly, it can work for up to 8 hours, which is significant when you think the 8-hour equivalent of a diver being in the water. Divers can't be in the water for 8 hours. So yeah, this is really about assisting us to gather evidence without, in some cases, the need to put a diver into the water.